Hey there everybody, how you doing? I am Francis and welcome back to the Literature Club with Doki Doki Literature Club. So, last episode, things got a little bit weird and something tells me we haven't seen anything yet. We're just gonna see how today goes, alright? So, another day passes and it's alright time for the club. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Well, it's only been 2 days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Which is, very broken, Yuri, Welcome back, Francis. It's Yuri. Well, kinda. It's kinda Yuri. Like a very small piece of her, but hi! I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Oh, there you are, Yuri. Hi! Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Where is that girl? Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. What's up? About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Honestly, I think there's anyone you should apologize to, it's Natsuki, not me. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it doesn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Francis, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me feel a little too happy. Is that a bad thing? Is being happy bad? Uh-oh. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Oh, jeez, I just, hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. Oh, sorry, that's me talking, not Yuri. I'm getting my voices mixed up already. I should pay more attention to, you know, the little speech crowd to tell me who's talking. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. Oh, don't worry, Natsuki, it's Monica. She's fine. What? What's in your mind? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? You don't remember? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Wow. So, Monica was not kidding when Natsuki said, don't worry, she won't remember anything, because she really doesn't remember anything. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it, okay? Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Hey, Natsuki, let me let you in on a little bit of a secret. We're all a little weird around here. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial though. Wow, thanks. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. There she is. We were just talking about you, Monica. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope
hope you guys weren't worried or anything like that.
Nah, not at all. I mean, well, Natsuki was. I was not. You were too. You brought it up. Like, where's Monica? What took you so long, anyways?
Oh, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time, you know.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ringing at least.
I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Hey, don't give me more credit than I deserve, honestly. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So, I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's,
Monica looks at me. Oh, she'll do anything for me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet, so maybe once I get a little bit better, I will?
That sounds cool. I'll hold you to it. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down.
Thank you, Monica. I know I can always count on you. You and that sweet little smile that you're giving me. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that, by the way.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. I think she's referring to just you. Since she started recently, like, practicing piano when you joined. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Well, there isn't really much to talk about. Yuri apologized, Natsuki doesn't remember anything, and we were just wondering where you were. There's not really much to share, so no. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Of course she has. Are we gonna follow?
Francis?
Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club, of course. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book and everything. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me, though. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. Oh, she's reading over there. See? Don't think about her so much. Okay, I'll do what you say, Yuri. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Okay, going over there we will then. What's this story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit too much of a spoiler. I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm really into it, you see. The book, I mean, not the other thing about cutting off limbs. That's creepy. That's weird. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark tone came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't you worry about that. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. I haven't. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Oh, you have no idea what she's like on the inside. It's just that kind of story, you see. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Well, way to bring down my already low self-esteem there, Yuri. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Yeah, okay. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I know you just said that I'm worthless, you're worthless, we're all worthless, but hey, you don't have to apologize for any of that. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem, you see. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets something, and I can't forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Well, I didn't get to read everything you said, but I'm pretty sure there may have been something strange in there. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Hey, you don't have to worry about that, okay? Something tells me we're gonna get along fine because guess what? You're not the only person here who kind of likes to talk too much. I don't think you need to worry about that, Yuri. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, am I right? Yes, you should. I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get the book, okay? I quickly retrieve the book that I have put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, go ahead. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to, it's just that something I'm not very used to, you see. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything like that, alright? Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means by reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she is not actually looking at her own book. Or rather, she's looking at me. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Oh, I thought she was looking at me. Sorry? I was just bathing in the something. You really apologize a lot, don't you? And you also say a lot that's so fast that I can't read it all. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. But I mean, Here, this should work, alright? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Oh. I suppose this works, yes. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn a page. Here. Yuri takes her arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb, her thumb, and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than ever before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn a page. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. Sure. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, after all, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn a page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter on over to her side so she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? What's with that face, Yuri? That's kind of creepy. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. What are you talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So, I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Perfectly fine. I just need some water. That's all. Alright. Just don't push yourself. Well, that was creepy. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Francis? Did something happen just now?
I don't know. I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess, and then she just took off.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
Wow. I was reading a book. I was kind of against my own volition, and something happened to her, and now you think it's my fault. Thanks. No, nothing at all.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait till Yuri gets back? I know you said that this happens all the time and it's nothing to worry about, but aren't we supposed to share together? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking though. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Okay. It's poem time. Yuri's not here, so we're gonna start with Natsuki, alright? Hi, Natsuki. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I bet you're happy now, since I wrote a disappointing poem after writing a masterpiece. Well, I guess I want to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I just taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything like that. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Okay. Yes, very inspirational. I love this poem. I've learned a lot from this poem. Francis? Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Natsuki, you're doing that thing again. Do you need another candy bar? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Francis, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, jeez. Okay. I think Natsuki kind of guided. Well, we're trying to figure out what the hell just happened to Natsuki and probably arranging a funeral. Let's go continue sharing our poems with Monika this time.
Hi again, Francis. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess I'm kind of worried about Natsuki though, but yeah, the writing's going great.
I'll take that. As long as it's not, going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
I thought you already took the poem. Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monika.
Alright. Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
I underestimated myself. I wasn't going for anything deep either. I never even got to finish my poem. Like after the 11th word, I just cut straight to the next day. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. And that way, it's not a surprise if I disappoint anyway.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked though. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Yes. Yes, I do, and it's a shame she's not here to enjoy it.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that though. She might be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, as you saw, I think she gets too stimulated. She ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Oh, so that's where she went off to. Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, we just started sharing poems.
Not really. Well, we just started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being so late.
No need to apologize.
Yeah, I wanted to wait for you. But Monika was like, no. It'll be fine.
We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now?
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me. The colors. They won't. Bright. Beautiful colors. Flashing. Expanding. Piercing. Red. Green. Blue. And endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise. It won't stop. Violent. Grating. Leaf ferns. Squeaking. Screeching. Piercing. Sine. Cosine. Tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Isn't that basically just stabbing and murdering? Goddamn. Endless PM of meaningless. Delete her. That word will make sense later. Now, Moses. Now that Monika's poems are basically breaking the fourth wall. Like, she basically demolishes that fourth wall. There is no more fourth wall.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind about that, okay? There's no point in explaining anyway. Here's my rain tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me.
Loud and clear, girl.
Anything? Please help me. Okay. Anyway, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
You're welcome. Let's go see what Yuri has written. Hi, Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. Ah?
I mean, the poem turned out good.
There are some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward, I know. Let me try again. Actually, no, I won't try again. Instead, let's just move on, okay? Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything, but here it is. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on axle, grinding boat head. Linear gearbox following sky. 7 holy stakes, a docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic green box. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. My god, just reading that was cool. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Expansional gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. God is disproving his own existence. Wow. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 30 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times. Every time it ticks every second time. A bowhead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bowhead. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky, and breathing wheel. Everything is breathing. Are you breathing, Yuri? It doesn't really matter what it's about. I would like to know what it's about. That was just, that was a real mind boggle. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your back part yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay, I swear. What did I just? Oh dear. Can we pretend this conversation never happened and just move on? You can keep the poem though. Okay, special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa comes to dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. Asks me about my friends. Asks me about anything. Gives me lunch money. Comes home after sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. Doesn't tell me how to dress. Doesn't comment on my friends. Doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house, uses his inside voice, leaves my stuff alone, accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay. Whoa, what's going on with my mouse? Oh, God. Guys, you can see this, right? I don't know, because when I started recording, I turned my mouse cursor off. So, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of a big glitch. Anyways,
okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? I don't wanna. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Oh, my mouse is back to normal. Yay! I don't really do well with last minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Francis joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you want, or as you can, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Leisure Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do, don't we? So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Francis to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Francis joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Francis isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are just fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider your opinions for once.
Oh.
Monica is clearly taken back by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Francis want to get more members too, right?
No. We really don't. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation...
No. Natsuki's right. Isn't she this club? It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Francis, why did you even join this club?
You made me.
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
That's true. Yeah, you just sort of dragged me here. Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. What's wrong with that? Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take that away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Francis. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. No, Natsuki. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. Damn. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess, just like me. Oh! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Yuri? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Oh, Yuri, are you feeling okay, girl? Nobody would cry she killed herself. Damn, girl! Yuri, you okay? Your eye just like bursted and started bleeding. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Leisure Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With Yuri? There is more blood coming out of your eye, girl. You okay? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. You're crying blood, Yuri. Yuri? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. You bleeding from the eye is a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. I've been doing that since I joined this club, and I think you're doing that too, bleeding out of the eyeball like that. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. I want to help you with your bleeding eye. That's not normal. Alright, we're not going to talk about Yuri's eye bleeding. Okay. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yeah.
Hey, Yuri!
Huh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica!
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah! Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Francis?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Francis before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president, you know.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow!
Monica waves at Yuri as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew! Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they?
You could say that, yeah.
Francis, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy.
Why are you turning into Slender Man? Why is it static?
I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that, as president. And I really do care about you, you know that? I don't like seeing our girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know, Yuri being Yuri. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. Wait, not yet, no! Stop it!
Well, that was an interesting conversation. Now we're writing our poem. I'm going to go for Natsuki again, although I think it's going to be no choice again. We're just going to be going with Yuri. So, milk, joy, hair, treasure, rose. Oh, really? You're a rose. That's a surprise. Giggle. Hey, look at the many words I have. Oh, boy. Doki Doki. Sure, I don't know what this is, but sure, we'll go. Okay. I think I broke it. Bubbles. Unstable, like the game. Tragedy, because this is a tragedy that's going on. Embrace. Lucky. Forgive, because forgive me, I don't know what's going on. Kiss. Fun. Games, because I love games. Valentine. Prayer, praying that everything goes back to normal soon. Parfait. Hi Yuri, you look very happy to see me, and I think this is a good place to stop for today. Thank you everybody for joining me, coming back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Have a nice day. Bye everybody.